Okay, this lesson is solving more than two-step equations. So you might need to simplify, distribute, combine like terms. So let's go back and review A through F and how to do these. So this is 2x's plus 3x's, which is 5x. Letter B, there is a negative 1 in front. So 5y's minus 1y is 4y's. Letter C, 8a's minus 5a's is 3a's, and then plus 4. I can't combine these anymore because these are not like terms. This one has an a and this one doesn't. And then combine your c's. So negative 4c and 5c is c plus 2. And I can't combine these are not like terms. This one, do the distributive property, is going to be 2x plus 2 times 5, which is 10. And then letter F, I'm going to underline this part of the distributive property, copy the 7 down. Negative 3 times z is negative 3z. Negative 3 times negative 2 is plus 6. And now I have a negative 3z. And then 7 and 6 is 13. Now, example, solve. So when you solve these, you want to combine like terms or do the distributive property. So I'm going to combine 1m and 2m is 3m's minus 4 equals 14. Now it becomes a two-step problem like we did in the previous lesson. So I'm going to add 4 to each side. So I'm going to have 3m equals 18, and then divide both sides by 3, m equals 6. So combine like terms. Letter B, combine like terms. You have a negative 2n, but not another 2n. But then you have a 3 and a 7, so that's going to be plus 10 equals negative 2. So from yesterday, this is a two-step problem. So you are going to get rid of the positive 10 first, which means you subtract 10 from each side. So cancels out, negative 2n equals negative 12. Divide by negative 2, n equals 6. So down here, some more examples. So you use the distributive property, combine like terms, and then from yesterday, do addition, subtraction first, and then multiplication and division. So for this problem, technically, there's two ways you could do it. Letter A. You can either divide by 2 first, because it's 2 times 5x minus 3, or you could do the distributive property and then solve for x. Whatever way makes more sense to you. So now I'm going to have 5x minus 3 equals 7, and then I add 3, so 5x equals 10, divided by 5, x equals 2. Let's compare that to letter C over here. So if you look at this problem, I could divide by 2. This problem I can't divide by 3 because there's this negative x right here. I would have to divide that term by 3 as well. So I'm going to do the distributive property for this. So it's 3x plus 36, then minus x equals 8. Now I'm going to combine my x's. 2x plus 36 equals 8. Now it's a two-step problem like you did before. So I subtract first. So 2x equals negative 24. And then I divide by 2. So x equals negative 12. And then down here, here's an example too of I can divide by -3 because there's nothing else outside the parentheses. So I'm going to do that. Or you can distribute. Cancel out. So m minus 6 equals, this is -2. Add 6 to each side. So m equals -2 plus 6, which is 4. And then letter D, I could not divide by -3 unless I divide this by 3 too. So I'm just going to do the distributive property. So 38 equals -3y minus 3 minus 3. So combine like terms. 38 equals -3y minus 6. Now I'm going to add 6 to each side. So it's 44 equals -3y. And then divide both sides by -3. So y is -14.6 repeating if you put this in your calculator.